Oh, hello. You must be our guest at the mansion tonight. Let me help you in. I'm Emilia. We haven't met before, have we? You seem a bit familiar. Perhaps I've seen you down in the village. Oh, yes. Now I remember. You're right. We have met before, but it was quite a while ago. I apologize for my bit of a bad memory. It's nice to see you again. I'll show you to your room, okay? You seem pretty exhausted. You must have had a long journey recently, I imagine. I'm sure you do a lot of work, too, down in the village. Yeah. Well, you deserve a good rest, and especially someplace here. Our beds are very comfortable. So please, why don't you try it out now that we're here? No need to be shy. See? I told you it was comfortable. What was that? You'd like to go to sleep? It's still a bit early, but I suppose that you must be really tired. All right, then I'll leave you to yourself. I will see you in the morning, okay? You want me to stay? You have a request? Well, sure. You can ask me anything. Ah. You need something to help you sleep? Well, we do have a rather large library here. I'm sure Beatrice would let me borrow some books, and maybe I can read to help you sleep. Give me one moment, okay? I'll be right back. Okay, I've grabbed a couple books to read to you. I hope that you enjoy them because some of these I'm not sure I've ever read before. This first one I'm going to read to you is called Harold and the Purple Crayon, the Birthday Present. Harold couldn't sleep. Just like you. His mother's birthday was the next day. Harold didn't know what to give her. He wanted to find the perfect birthday present. Harold didn't think he could find it in his bedroom, so he picked up his purple crayon and set off on an adventure. Harold decided to go for a walk. He drew a path and started on his way. Harold drew a tree. It was such a nice tree that he drew one more, and one more, and one more. Soon there was a forest. Harold walked under the trees. They were so tall. They stretched up to the sky. Harold didn't know which way to go. Harold climbed to the top of a tree and looked in every direction, but he couldn't find his way out. Harold knew what to do. He drew a bird. He flew to the edge of the forest on the bird's back. Harold came to a stream. On the other side, he saw a big field of flowers. Harold drew a bridge and crossed over to the other side. Now the sun was high. It was very hot, and the flowers were sleepy and droopy. These flowers needed water. Harold reached as high as he could and drew a big rain cloud in the sky. The cloud blocked out the sun. Drip, drip, drip. Rain came down from the cloud. Harold drew an even bigger cloud. Drip, drop, drip, drop. The rain poured down on Harold's head. Harold drew an umbrella as quickly as he could. The flowers weren't thirsty anymore, but they still looked droopy. Flowers need water and sun. Harold drew a gust of wind to blow the clouds away. The sun sent bright rays of sunshine down to the flowers. One by one, they lifted their heads to the warm light. Harold looked at the pretty flowers. His mother loved flowers. Flowers would be the perfect birthday present. Now Harold had another problem. He couldn't take the whole field home with him. Harold had an idea. He thought of the perfect gift. But it was at home. How could he get back? Then Harold remembered that he could always see the moon from his bedroom window. Harold drew his bedroom window around the moon. Back in his bedroom, Harold realized that the perfect gift for his mother has been right at his fingertips the whole time. Harold would give his mother a flower. He knew she would love it. She could keep this flower forever, and it wouldn't need water or sunlight. When Harold finished the flower, he left the picture where his mother would see it. Then he climbed into bed. Then Harold dropped off to sleep, and Harold's purple crayon dropped to the floor. The end. Now wasn't that adorable? Making a nice gift for a loved one? With the amount of work you do in the village, I'm sure you make a lot of people feel good. You really are doing a great job. Even if we don't know each other that well, I always believe you're doing your best. Oh, no need for thanks. I'm just saying what I believe to be true. Did you like that story? I did too. But let's get ready for the next one, okay? Let me grab it. This one is called Rosie the Dragon and Charlie Say Goodnight. Zippy! Woohoo! Rosie the Dragon saves the world. Oh, hi. I didn't see you there. I'm Charlie. This is Rosie, my pet dragon. We're playing superheroes. Yikes, Rosie. I can see your tonsils when you yawn. It's time for bed. Fine. 2 more minutes, but that's it. Rosie, no, leave the timer alone. Ding! Okay, time's up, Rosie. Let's get ready for bed. Bedtime has been a bit challenging lately, so tonight I'm prepared. Bedtime will be a dream. I check my list and gather supplies. Come on, Rosie, let's fill a water bottle. Rosie always has a burning need for a beverage the second we say goodnight. Rosie, stop sneaking juice into your water. Hey, Rosie, where's Vern? Vern is Rosie's favorite stuffed animal. Every night, he magically disappears before bed. We search, and search, and search. Aha! We found him! We collect a few other essential supplies. You know what, Rosie? Let's grab the fire extinguisher just in case. Rosie clutches Vern and gallops to her room. Okay, Rosie, help me write our bedtime schedule. Bedtime. Gather supplies, and forget the fire extinguisher. Bath time. Remember, water belongs in the tub. Pajamas. Cool pajamas only. We don't want any fiery eruptions. Brush teeth. I'll grab my raincoat. Read. Books are the best. Lights out. Vern will be right there with you. Next up, bath time. Splash. Wow. Good thing I grabbed extra towels. I add Rosie's favorite night toy and add a cup of bubble bath. No, Rosie. Vern does not want to swim. She snorts and plunges Vern into the water. Rosie adds lots of toys and way more bubble bath. Rosie, that's too much. We race through bathing before the bubbles hit the ceiling and flood the whole floor. Rosie, it's time to get out of the tub, now. Zoom. Rosie, wait. See, Rosie, doesn't it feel good to dry off? Speaking of dry, did you notice Rosie's shedding scales? She needs lotion, and I need a vacuum. I rub lotion on Rosie. Rosie rubs lotion on Vern. Yuck. Okay, Rosie, it's pajama time. I steer Rosie away from footy pajamas since it's not that cold outside, but she yanks out a colorful pair, plus a matching pair for Vern. Rosie, you'll overheat. Find something else. Rosie pretends she doesn't hear me. Thankfully, I'm prepared with a fan. Last week, when she wore footy pajamas to a sleepover, it was a hot mess. Uh-oh, the fan isn't working. Let's splash cold water on your face now. I race Rosie to the bathroom. She splashes water, but smoke swirls, sparks fly, flames flare. I aim the fire extinguisher and... spray! Much better. Okay, Rosie, it's time to brush your teeth. I pull out my raincoat. Remember, you just need a small amount of toothpaste. Rosie loves brushing her pearly whites. She scrubs every single tooth twice. I think our teeth are clean now. Let's read. I help Rosie select a few books. No, Ferocious Nights is not a comforting bedtime story. Let's pick another one. Next, Rosie turns on her night lights. All of them. Finally, we snuggle together to read. You know what, Rosie? It's time to say goodnight. Sparks shoot, claws clench, teeth clatter. Wait! I quickly calm her down. I know it's dark outside, but you have your night lights. Vern will keep you company. Of course you can cuddle with my shirt while you sleep. I just need to... Yikes! Grab a robe. You've got this, Rosie. Ready? Rosie hugs Vern and a few stuffed animal friends and closes her eyes. Terrific. Rosie is sleeping. I slide into the tub for a nice bath. Until... rumble. Oh no! Rosie is petrified of thunderstorms. I hop out and bolt to the bedroom. Flash, crackle, shriek! Rosie peeks out of her tent, panting. Here, Rosie, wear these while you cuddle with... Uh-oh, where'd Vern go? We search and search and search. Hooray! We found Vern. Rosie, Vern, and I lie together as the rumbling fades to grumbling and the storm fades away. Sweet dreams, Rosie. Oh, that was so adorable. Do you like dragons? I think dragons are really cool. Maybe a teensy bit scary, but still pretty awesome. How are you feeling now? Ready to get some rest? Alright. I'm glad that I could help you get at least a bit more tired and could read you some stories. I'll be here for you in the morning, okay? Rem, Ram, and I are gonna make you some breakfast, so be sure to meet us in the dining hall, okay? Alright. I hope you're able to have some sweet dreams. Good night.